may be lost, but you're nobody's fool. Listen to these words, I hope they somehow help you. I grew up with drugs my whole life, son. Cocaine, Mary Jane, it was like a second brother to me. My dad slang it, my stepdad snorted it, and my mom smoked it. Welcome to my family. Growing up wasn't easy, and as I calculate the odds, I'm surprised I'm still here and breathing. Those days and times were normal for me. Everybody's moms and dads did more than smoke just weed. The irony begins and ends with me. I just wanted to be normal, whatever that's supposed to mean. Couldn't you be happy without drugs? Was that an impossibility?
I'll be by your side. Please don't you cry. Just give me your hand. This drug world's not my hand.
Peer pressure was enormous. Smoke this, inject that, drop this hit of acid. High school was like a pharmacy to me. Uppers, downers, all-arounders. If you're poisoned, we've got your pleasure. But I always just walked away. It wasn't me. One day my so-called friends surrounded me. They thought it'd be funny to hold me down and dose me. I told Nathan, if you make me swallow that shit, it'll be the last thing you do. Take a breath, I'll make it precious for you. If he'd take the sanctity of my mind, I'd lose the only freedom I had left. The freedom to choose.
I'll be by your side. Please don't you cry. Just give me your hand. This drug world's not my hand.
My grandpa said, here, take this bag of weed. Maybe it'll help you buy a new suit and rent a limousine. Homecoming was a few days away. My friends were more than willing to help me. And as that ounce left my hand, the devil I'd seen on the outside suddenly became alive inside me. My mom left that summer, her boyfriend really hated me. I didn't know what to do, called my school counselor, lied about my age so I could stay in school. Back then my brothers were just two little kids standing in a room filled with smoke. I made it out the jungle alive, but they didn't. Now all they got is hope.
I'll be by your side. Please don't you cry. Just give me your hand. This drug world's not my hand.
I moved out to 633's First Street. I fell in love with a girl living right next to me. Her blonde hair and blue eyes would pierce rays of light right through me. I gained some courage one day and said, hey, Meg, please sit down. Tell me your story. That night we talked till the sun came up, about some serious things and some silly things too. But it didn't matter what was said. She loved crystal meth and cocaine, just to mention a few. The next time I saw her, her crystal and blue eyes had turned bright yellow. I asked how she could inject herself. She said she couldn't. She left that for a friend.
I'll be by your side. Please don't you cry. Just give me your hand. This drug world's not my hand.
I could talk to you all night long about how drugs have ruined my life, but they haven't. They've just made me want to fight the fight. And to this day I've never had a single drug inside me. 2 physics degrees, a nice house, a good girl by my side. I made it out the jungle, but so will you. Be brave, I'll be right next to you, whispering in your ear, helping you do what you need to do. Maybe you can't help your sister and your dad. Maybe your mom's gone too. But listen to this advice I'm slinging for you. Become a shining beacon of light to those around you. You may not be able to save them, But you can save you.
I'll be by your side. Please don't you cry. Just give me your hand. This drug world's not my hand. This drug world's not my hand.